Hey there, and welcome to Goddess on the Rise. I am your host, Sarah Berg, and this podcast is all about empowering women, living in your truth, loving your body as it is, in your journey to self-love. You can find this podcast to be real, raw, authentic, and truth. So buckle up, girlfriend, because we are going for a ride. Hey, what's up? Hello. Sit your pretty. Okay, I won't actually sing it, but if you know that song, you know that song. That's what always reminds me of whenever I start this podcast. Like, hey, girl, hey. Anyways, okay, it's my birthday. This episode is releasing on my birthday. And honestly, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about my birthday. Usually every year I feel good about my birthday. In fact, I love my birthday. I love celebrating life. I love birthdays in general. I always like to go crazy on birthdays. I like to get everybody anything that they want. And yeah, that's just me because I'm a gift giver and I really love it. It's my love language. But anyways, I was struggling earlier this week. Actually, I've been struggling for a hot minute. First of all, my family's not here, and I'm sad about it. But I am happy about it because I have my husband here. And a fun little fact, if you didn't know, me and my husband were actually born in the same hospital on the same day, 10 hours apart. Yeah, so he was born at like 12:49, and I was born at 10:43 p.m. So he's older than me by give or take 10 hours. Our mother's names are Heather Michelle and Heather Marie. Craziness, right? Craziness. Anyways, fun fact. Since he's been in the military, though, we've barely got to spend our birthdays together, which for me has always been super, super sad. Because, like I said, I freaking love birthdays. I love celebrating life. But this year, it's just got me kind of twisted up a little bit. There's so much change that has happened, and maybe you've been following along, or maybe this is your first time listening in. But I have done some like major career switches, and I'm still a nurse, but I'm not working as a nurse, and that's different from me. I used to be able to define my success as a working nurse, and now I don't have that, and it's been very different. I don't know what it is about being or turning 27 that's made me feel some type of way, but I think I felt like 27 was just supposed to be this magical number where my life looked like I was settled down and I had kids and I had a successful job and I had a house and I just was like this career woman or stay-at-home mom or something. I don't know what I was thinking. But let me just tell you what, my life is nothing like that. Actually, I should say I did know. I know exactly why I thought those things. And it's because I was comparing myself to dog interruption. Anyways, I was comparing myself to the women that I grew up with. So all the women I went to school with, they all have kids, they all have houses, they're all married, which obviously I'm married, but I don't have kids and I don't have a house, and it's just strange, right? Like I just feel weird about it. And maybe that's because like I just always thought it was gonna be that way for me, and now that I'm realizing it's not, it's just like this piece of me that I almost have to like let go of and grieve a little bit. So it's weird. It feels weird, but I'm okay with it. And I was sad about it, But then I had to remind myself, like, who I'm becoming, like, what am I doing, you know? And I was working with this business coach that I hired, and she's been such a godsend for me. But I remember telling her that one of my fears was I would never be successful. And she was like, "Wait, what? You're already successful. What are you talking about?" And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I don't feel successful. Like, I'm not working as a nurse right now. I'm working as a barista. I am a health and fitness coach. But, like, I don't know. I felt like that was it. Like, okay, well, what's next? Like, what more should I be doing? And it was just this awesome and real conversation that we had to have. Like, okay, wait a minute. Like, how do I define success and what makes me who I am today, And ever since that conversation, I have felt that I am successful. And it's because it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. And honestly, I kind of laugh a little bit because the women who I grew up with and I was comparing myself to, I know it's not all, easy and beautiful that you see on social media. And it's funny because that's what I tell my one-on-one clients too, and that's what I tell people in my inbox too. What you're comparing yourself to is only the version that you see. It's not the whole truth, right? So when people post on social media, we already know they're only sharing their highlight reel, right? Because no one actually wants to show their real life, like all the highs and lows, right? Because, people just don't want to share that part. It's hard, right? To be that vulnerable and to be out there and be judged, right? So, of course, they're not going to share those parts of themselves, right? And I had to take a minute and kind of coach my own self, like, okay, you're comparing yourself to these women who are only showing one side of themselves on social media. And I don't need to judge that because it is what it is, and it is, whatever it's going to be. But it does feel good to be aware of that. And who knows? This is a very funny thought, and it's a funny thought because I've actually been told this. What I'm seeing and what I'm comparing myself to, these other women's journey, they're probably seeing my journey and comparing their self to mine and thinking, God, I wish I lived her life instead. And I get that hate every now and then. I get that hate in my inbox where people comment on me sleeping in like till 8 o'clock, like, give me a freaking break. And they'll swipe up and be like, must be nice. Like, yeah, you're right. It is nice. I don't have kids. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Anyways, it's hard sometimes to remind ourselves that we can be whoever we want to be, right? And that can look like whatever we want it to look like. At the end of the day, we're in charge of our lives, right? And it's such a beautiful thought, and it's such a scary thought, because when you think about it, that means you have to kind of take control of everything, even the screw ups that you might do. And I always call it failing forward, right? So whatever it is that I'm going through and I mess up in, I just call it failing forward, because now I know, hey, not to do that. So technically I'm still improving. I'm still learning from it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's crazy. I've lived on this earth for 27 years and I still feel like I'm only 22. I don't know. I feel like I've been reflecting so much here lately on where I've come from and where I'm going. And it's just like this beautiful freaking journey, right? I've came from where I used to be scared to be fat to now just embracing it and feeling so powerful and not so much worried about how I look. And on the days where I don't feel my best, I'm still feeling my best. And I don't know. It just feels really, really good to be there, and not judging where I'm at. and where I should be or could be, because I know that in this moment, I'm exactly where I need to be. And my growth is just that. It's growth, And I think a lot of times we get caught up in what someone says. And I know I've been this way before. Like someone says something and then a year later they say something else, right? And I think it's such a beautiful thing to recognize, because we're constantly evolving, right? And, when you learn more and when you know more, you do better, right? And I think that's why I am exactly where I'm at today. The more and more I learn, the more and more I feel like I need to help women embrace who they are right now. Like straight up fuck what society says, because no one really gives a shit, right? Like who cares? They sell. That's what it is. They sell beauty. They sell sex. They sell diet. And that's how they make their money. So of course they're going to make you feel bad about the cellulite on your damn leg. Like duh, because they have a cream or a gel or a lotion for that. I mean, that's how they make their money, literally, is by putting women down. So when we recognize that, we can do something about it, right? And I can help women just empower themselves and embrace who they really are, right? And who they want to be, whatever that looks like for them. You guys, I posted a status like 2 weeks ago about OnlyFans. And if you don't know what OnlyFans is, honestly, don't look it up, because people are just going to go stupid about it. But OnlyFans is known for a safe site to sell things like nudes or feet pics or anything like that, for that matter. But it's also a safe site for women or men even to sell music and to sell their meditation, their journals, journal entries, like pretty much anything, right? How cool is that? It's just a really safe site. And I actually got on there and started coaching on there, like adding brief little videos here and there. And it's great. It's perfect. And it's just an easy place for me to upload a little bit more information, right? And a great way to like have access to me in my inbox. And so I created this group of women because we were all wanting to know more information about it. And I can't even tell you how many women in this group have started an OnlyFans, and whatever they may be selling on there, it doesn't matter because it's not my place to judge it, right? Good for them. But they started selling things on there and literally making money, right? Like, how freaking cool is that? They embraced themselves and embraced something that they wanted to do, and they found the confidence to do it. And that is what I'm all about. And that's what feels good for me right now, right? Is helping these women and coaching them to gain their confidence back, because it's in them. It's within them right now. It's just trying to find it, right? And that self-love aspect. And it takes a lot of work, and I'm excited to be that vessel for people to just help them find out who they are and who they want to be, and then to show up exactly like that, true to themselves, and just feel really freaking good. Anyways, that's where I'm at today. I may not be a working nurse, and that's okay. I'm totally cool with that. But I am a self-love and confidence coach. And guess what? I'm a successful one. And this is what 27 looks like. This is me opening my own business, my own LLC, and still going to school full time and working as a barista because it's freaking fun, you guys. Like, it's so fun. I'm serving coffee, and if you don't know me, you know that I love coffee. So my journey looks a lot different than other women my age. And gosh, damn, it's really cool. It's really cool. And for the women who may judge that, it's fine. It's fine. It's just because they're not comfortable where they're at in their own skin and where they're at in their own journey. And I'm cool with that. And who knows, maybe I can help them. So anyways, this is my little rant. This is my little look back over the last 27 years of my freaking life and how beautiful a change has really been for me. So, to end this episode, my birthday episode, I want to end it with my affirmations that I tell myself every single day, several times a day, especially when I'm having a rough day. And just to add on to that, I want to remind you guys, I did an episode about feelings and emotions. And if you are struggling with any kind of emotion or feeling that's unwanted or weird, I just want to remind yourself to go back and listen to that episode, and also to let you know that that's completely valid. Like, being sad or being angry or being mad, like, those are not bad feelings. They're just feelings, right? They're emotions, energy in motion. All right. Had a little snippet there, but here are the affirmations I tell myself every single day. I am confident. I am successful. I love myself. I am strong. I am wealthy. I am beautiful. I make friends easily. I am a hard worker. I am fearless. I can do this. I summon my greatest powers to move my life forward. I believe in me. I dare to be different. I am a winner. I am healing more and more every single day. Thank you guys so much for freaking tuning in to my birthday episode. Also, today is the very, very big day where I am launching my second round of self-love and confidence coaching. It is the beta round, so make sure you're on my Instagram, goddessontherise_, following me there, getting in my stories, because this is the very last time that I will be doing this round. Super, super discounted. If you did a one-on-one coaching call with me, by the way, where I asked you a whole bunch of questions, you are getting it super discounted. And then this is my very last time just offering a major discount on this. So hop on over there. Make sure you're getting in there, because I only have a few spots, because it's one-on-one coaching, you guys. Like, you're getting me for 6 weeks, 7 sessions, hour each session. I am getting together gift bags for you for signing up. And this is just all about like taking back control of your life, learning how to embrace your beautiful body the way it is exactly today. This is for you to gain confidence, for you to gain self-love, and for me to just give you all my tips and tricks and pour all of my energy and my soul into you. I am so excited to sign up my next round of girls, and that's all for you. Happy birthday to me, and thank you so much for listening. I love you all so freaking much. Bye, guys.